morning. You are listening to Table for Two with Naomi Nachman on the Nachum Siegel Network. For those of you who don't know me, you're tuning in for the very first time. I'm Naomi Nachman, and I'm about all the food, all the time. I love food. I love shopping for it, cooking it, eating at restaurants, anything food related. I'm a kosher personal chef. I run cooking competitions. I have a cookbook. I write for Mishpacha magazine, The Jewish Home. Anything food related, I've somehow gotten myself involved in. And I love doing what I do, and I love hearing from you and what you do with food. So email me, Naomi at Nachum Siegel Network, if you have something great that you've made or you've bought a great book. I want to hear about it. I like to hear about your adventures as I share mine with you. So you can email me anytime, naomi@nachumsiegel.com. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those fun things. And by the way, did you know that we have our very own Nachum Siegel Network Instagram page, and we have a giveaway going on with last week's guests. We had Billy Shweki on the show, and we did a giveaway we are currently doing a giveaway with some of his awesome beef jerky. So make sure you follow, because we're going to announce the winner next week. So you can go to our Instagram page to find out how to do that. So we're really excited. We have such a fun week. Always we have fun in between our shows and lots of foodie adventures, but we have a winner. I would like to announce the winner of Miriam Pascal's brand new book, which actually went into reprint in less than 2 weeks of being on the shelves. How insane is that? That means 15,000 books sold in less than 2 weeks. Insane. But right now, Pesach is also very close, so make sure you get perfect for Pesach. I think there's about 93 days till Pesach, so you can pick up your copy of Perfect for Pesach. But in meanwhile, let's announce the winner. We don't have the drum roll today, but we have the applause working. We'd like to congratulate Miriam Pollock from Detroit, Michigan, for winning Miriam Pascal's brand new book. So we'll get that out to you as soon as possible. Yeah, that's really nice. You're going to love it. And they are restocked. So that's really good. You'll get your book. Even though we had the giveaway a couple of weeks ago, we announced the giveaway a couple of weeks ago where we finally did the winner after the books went into reprint. Okay, so I just want to give Breadbury Local a shout out. My friend Shlomi and Chayesari Lina, the owners of it. It's in Borough Park in Brooklyn Square. It is amazing. It's in the ground floor of an office building on 14th Avenue. Fresh salads, fresh juice, fresh wraps. They grow their own lettuce. They have lettuce like in a greenhouse thing. Like, it's amazing. The food there is really outstanding. And you should know I talk a lot about food and different restaurants on the show. There's a lot of places that I've eaten at that I didn't love, so they don't make it on the show. So I never say anything bad about anybody, but if you hear me talking about something, it's because it's extraordinary and I really loved it. So a big shakar to Breadbury Local, because it's really just a cafe, just well done in the business area of Borough Park. And parking was a little hard. I'm going to give you that. But if you're in the area, definitely park the car, walk over a couple of blocks. It is totally worth it. One more exciting bit of news that I wanted to share with everyone. I'm going back to Ram at caterers back at the Doral. So we're going to try to get the team in from Ram to come in and talk to us the program they're having. They are literally America's best program, and you will love everything you see. If you followed me last year, my Instagram numbers were so high of my views on my story because everyone was watching me show the incredible food and activities and grounds of Pesach with Ram Caterers in Miami at the Doral Hotel, Trump Doral. So I hope that you'll, if you have any queries, you can DM me and I can forward you on. But it's VIPRampassover.com. All right, let's get down to business. Okay, I meet lots of great people when I go to these kosher food shows or networking events. I was at Kosher Fest and with Yoni Pollock, and we met up with someone called Elazar Gabay, and he started something called Kosher Box. We had a conversation, and he actually sent me one, and I was very impressed with what I saw. So I'm like, I got to get a hold of you. We got to talk. You got to come on the radio show. But he's actually out in California, so he's 3 hours behind us. So it's super early in the morning for him. But I'd like to welcome Elazar Gabay on the show. Hello.
Good morning, Naomi. How you doing?
Good. How are you? It's super early there, hey?
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for coming on today. Talk to me about Kosher Box. How did you guys get started with this concept?
Well, Kosher Box actually started out of a necessity. Essentially we saw a gap in the market. I had a friend that was actually going to go to Lake Tahoe for the weekend and wanted to be able to have kosher food delivered there. I figured it would be a super simple exercise. I just call a couple of caterers in San Francisco or in the Bay Area, try to get something sent out to Lake Tahoe. Unfortunately, that wasn't entirely the case. Sending food to Lake Tahoe from San Francisco is pretty complicated, and it quickly became pretty obvious that there was a need for the product that we came out with, which was the Shabbat box. So I was actually pretty surprised. We did a little bit of research to try to see, is there such a thing as a Shabbat box or Shabbat meals delivered? And we went through at length online doing research to try to see what the options were, and we were shocked to realize that there weren't many options. So,
Right. We actually had a guy in our studio who did Shabbat in a box, and it was a catered meal that you got fresh food in a box. The problem, he stopped doing it. That was, because he started focusing on his challahs, which were excellent. So we had a void, and I guess you stepped in for that.
Yeah. What's really interesting, actually, is that a lot of people who, are, let's say, not that observant and, would like to have a proper Shabbat experience don't necessarily have the resources, particularly in California and on the West Coast. This is a global problem, but, it's a little bit more shocking to sort of see that in Silicon Valley, where we have, we literally have a startup for any idea that exists. So I was a bit taken aback. There weren't any kosher startups that were already doing this. My background's in tech, Silicon Valley. I've led marketing departments. I was a VP previously of one of the largest mobile apps in the space with over 300 million downloads. So, I decided to take the approach of digging into this and actually making this a reality. It wasn't originally supposed to be this big of a project, but thankfully things have progressed, more than what we can imagine. We originally started out just with the Shabbat box, and as you mentioned, your colleagues or your friend there who had done Shabbat in a box had effectively stopped doing it. If it was super profitable, he'd probably continue to do it, I'm assuming. A lot of this revolves around being able to offer food that's palatable to the kosher palate, within unsaid distances. So we originally came out with a Shabbat box, but quickly realized that there was a market for a lot more. So we came out with single meal boxes. Once we came out with single meal boxes, we realized that there was a tremendous market for monthly snack boxes. I don't think we realized, actually, that the snack box would be as big as it is today.
Snack box is brilliant. Brilliant idea to have a snack box.
Yep. And by the way, in the non-kosher world, we're not the first. There's, a company that we take a lot of direction from, which is called Japan Crate. Japan Crate basically has a bunch of different types, 3 or 4 different types of boxes that essentially deliver a Japanese snack experience to the American public. So, they've really nailed down that idea and polished it really, 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 really well. We'd like to be able to do that for kosher, and that's what we've been doing. So our monthly snack box regularly features a new and exciting kosher brand.
Okay, so I've got it here with me. So everyone who's listening,
excellent.
I bought it in. I live in Long Island. I schlepped it in by the train to Manhattan on the Long Island Railroad. I was a good girl.
Thank you.
So, I wanted everyone, because for those of you who don't know, we actually have a YouTube channel on the Nachum Siegel Net. That's the name of our channel on YouTube. So you just can watch us as well as listen to us. So I'm opening up the box. It's so cute. It's cute packaging. It says kosher
not
box.
to interrupt you, but this is something I really wanted to do with you on the show.
Yeah.
Which is that since every month we showcase a different brand and a different product in our snack box, this month we're actually featuring Les Gâteaux de Madame Fall, which is Madame Fall's cookies.
Right
Madame
here?
Fall's cookies.
I'm holding it up.
Yep.
I'm holding
Those
it
are
up.
handcrafted. Which ones are you holding up? The Shebekia or the
Shebekia, and I'm going to grab the other one. See, it's a box filled with... ZK, can we zoom in on this? It's filled with snacks. Look at that. Filled.
That's the idea.
I love it. Okay, and then now there's... What's this? The other one is what?
The marzipan. So it's not marzipan as you would traditionally like to call marzipan, but it's an almond-based cookie that's really, really, really good. But what I'd really, really love for you to try is the shebekia, because that's something that goes over the top.
So I'm opening it now, and I'm going to eat it on camera for the first time. So
that's awesome.
I hope it's good, guys.
I hope you have a little napkin there, because it might be a little bit sticky.
I have a tissue right next to me, and my engineer, ZK, is right next to me. Also, we always eat together.
I think he should have one, too.
Oh, he's having one. And everyone in the studio... Leia and Shuie, Metal are here also. They're going to be guests on the show later on, and they're also going to try some. Okay.
Excellent. So these are artisanal, handcrafted Moroccan cookies.
Oh, and they're from Montreal.
No, they're actually from Morocco. They're actually made in Morocco, believe it or not, under the hashgacha of the MK. It's Pas Yisrael, Shabach Yashan, and it's really, really, really good.
Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going. Baruch atah Adonai le'avei cholam borei minim mezonot.
Amen.
Oh, these are amazing. ZK, you are going to love these. It's like the chicken. It's like
so
sesame
you're
sweet
be
chicken.
Eating anything else afterwards?
This is so good. It's not. I thought it would be like crazy sweet. It's not. It has a nice.
Really, I find it ridiculously sweet, but I have a bit of a sugar tooth. So,
I don't have a sweet tooth, and I'm not finding this offensively sweet.
Awesome.
I'm finding it like perfect. It's really good. I wouldn't have liked it, even though I'm on camera. I would have said, "Oh, this is nice," not to my taste, but this really is to my taste. This is really good.
This is something else. The shebekia is something that I think everybody needs to try. And, they have quite a variety of cookies. And initially we were working, we're actually still working on releasing. So one of the products that we have is our co-branded product. One of the lines of products that we have are co-branded products. So once we start distributing a brand and it goes really, really well, we usually try to partner up and offer a variety of their products to our customers, both on Amazon and directly on our website and sometimes in stores. So, that's another thing that we're working with Madame Fel. So, at some point soon, you'll be able to buy an assortment of their cookies online, not just the shebekia, on Amazon and on our website.
I love that. That is brilliant that you're doing this. That is really great. Okay, let's try it.
So every month we try to showcase a different brand or a different product. Sometimes they're classic kosher brands, and sometimes they're new and fun and exciting kosher brands like these artisanal.
I'm going to show you. We have the classic Osem. And I'm just showing you from the box, guys. The one who's watching. We have a Hadar honey wheat pretzels. We have Stern's pastry bites, cookies and cream. And because I guess it was Chanukah, you put in some Chanukah gels in a dreidel.
Yep. We tried to match the theme up with what's coming up either that month or that season.
I can't wait to see the Pesach box.
So, actually, we're working with a really, 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 really exciting kosher brand for Passover. It's one of the largest kosher brands on the market. And it's not out just yet. So
make sure you send me one of those. My brand.
I absolutely will.
My brand is Pesach, I have a Pesach cookbook, a Pesach catering company. I work on a Pesach program. I'm busy with Pesach a whole year. I like this one. This is also excellent. Here, let's give one. Here. I'm giving one to the medals to try also. So you come on the show, nobody leaves hungry or sober. We don't usually leave here sober.
We try to have the same sort of mentality with sending our boxes. We want to make sure that once you receive it, you're not going to go hungry.
No, this is really cute. I really like this stuff. Look, a lot of this stuff, I live in the heart of a massive community. I have 2 gourmet glass and 2 seasons right within a 10-minute drive of my house. But I live in a big city, and there's Chicago and there's Los Angeles, but everything in between doesn't have these huge varieties.
That's exactly right. You'd be shocked at how big the lack of kosher food is on the West Coast, and throughout rural America in general. Not to mention throughout the world. Look, I'm talking to you right now. As I'm talking to you, I'm getting an inquiry. Whether or not do we ship to Sri Lanka?
I love that. So, I love that. Okay, but remember, like when Elazar and I were talking, and I posted this a couple days ago. Everything's a blur in time. But when I first did the box opening and we started talking afterwards, and we're doing a 10% off for our listeners.
Yep.
The code is Naomi. So if you want to do kosherbox.com.
The code is Naomi 10.
Naomi 10.
Everybody gets 10% off.
Woohoo! So you save 10% off with code Naomi on kosherbox.com. So when we were talking about it, I had screenshot a message that someone had sent to me, and I screenshot to Elazar, and I was saying, somebody was saying that they needed to send a kosher box to someone who was becoming kosher, who was going through the
box. Yeah.
I thought that was so nice. So I'm going to put the snack box aside, and now we're going to go on to the Shabbat box. Okay, I'm just going to move
that. For the Shabbat box, we actually work with a couple of manufacturers who obviously produce the meals and produce everything else that's in the box, but we provide a fish dish, which is a salmon dish in that case.
Hey, I'm going to pull them out of. I'm pulling them out of the box. Okay, so I'm just showing everyone the outside of the box because Elazar's in California. We're doing this via phone. He's not in the studio. So on the side it says what's in a Shabbat box, and it has a list of everything that's in the box. We're going to go through it, and then heating instructions. So there's a picture of a boiling water or a microwave, and all the instructions are there. Okay, so we've got dessert. Dessert was on top. And then, look, a challah cover.
So we really try to have, the most proper Shabbat experience. We generally, ship out these boxes to people who don't really have much in, wherever they are. So we really try to be as comprehensive as we can. So, enough for kiddush, enough for motzi, for challah.
Yeah, grape juice.
A fish dish, a meat dish, and a cholent. Cholent is really, really, really popular. And we also include some rugelach for Shabbos morning. We know everybody gets a little
Everybody loves rugelach. Hey, look, Kedem, sponsors of the Nachum Siegel Network, grape juice. And 2 candles with the actual bracha in it, a little piece of paper. I love the attention to detail. And a little bag of olives. My husband loves olives.
So we also include snacks. Generally, even though those snacks are not included in the list of items that we say we include, but we always give extra.
I think that's so cute.
To make sure that everything is in order.
I'm just going to show everyone the boxed meals. Now, I'm going to be honest, I've never actually eaten a boxed meal in my life. I also want to say I've never also eaten Entenmann's in my life because cake out of a box I can't wrap my head around it. But I do eat plenty of things with preservatives. For some reason, I can't wrap my head around it. So if
there are 2 dishes that you want to taste that we offer there, it would be the cholent and stuffed chicken.
Here's the fish. And here is cholent in a box. Brand new right here on the Nachum Siegel Network. I have no clue if this is good, okay? I'm holding it up to the camera. You will make your own choice. Okay? And now we have the stuffed chicken. Now, Elazar, you can comment on how good this tastes. I cannot. So
the stuffed chicken, frankly, it's really, really, really shocking. There's very few kosher manufacturers that are involved in actually producing this. It's a bit shocking, but there's a process of food called food retort technology, which allows food to be preserved, without preservatives, without drying it and freeze drying it and doing all these crazy things to it, simply by cooking it directly in these trays that you have over there, which, by the way, work on a blech as well. And basically what happens is they heat it up and agitate it with steam and hot water till it reaches a certain temperature and it cooks. And at that point, your item is good to go and has an extended shelf life. We work also with, I don't know if you're familiar with Luxury Retreats. They're owned by Airbnb.
Okay.
So we work with them to provide kosher food for a lot of their luxury clientele. So, obviously, we try to ship out fresh food with caterers that we partner with.
Cool.
But in large part, there's an enormous amount of, most of the time we're actually sending these boxed meals, which are super convenient for them.
Oh, I think it's terrific.
We're working with everything from Chabad houses to individuals to, believe it or not, interfaith centers. We've had inquiries from the military. We've had, so there's tremendous opportunity
jail.
In that respect.
I heard that prisoners sometimes get this food in jail.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It has been told to me.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Not
a
by
whole
anyone in
thing going
jail.
on right now with non-Jewish prisoners claiming that they're Jewish so that they can get
Yeah.
food.
I know where
better
they got
food
that idea from. Okay, cool. And I just want to say before we go, it's really cool that you put in the Lotus biscuits because I'm obsessed with Lotus biscuits. Yeah, I'll eat cookie from a packet, but just not cake.
That's fine.
Or chocolate, maybe. I don't know.
You know, at least that demonstrates that in every one of our boxes, we've got something for everybody.
Exactly. I love that. Elazar, this is amazing. I look forward to having you on the show again. When you come into New York, we'll get you on the show and we'll see the full Shabbat section and all your boxes right here in the studio.
I'm looking forward to presenting those to you, and as soon as we come out with our new boxes for Purim and Pesach, I will be more than happy to share those with you.
Yes.
And looking forward to join you guys in the studio. I just want to do a little shout-out to Madame Fal's Cookies, so at Les Gâteaux de Madame Fal, which is the Instagram, or you can follow Kosher Box throughout all of social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, and Twitter, and so on, at Kosher Box.
And save 10% right now when you place your orders, Naomi 10, and you can ship these to a friend as a surprise to get something really cool. It's a monthly subscription. I'm actually going to just keep eating these throughout the show. These how do I say it? Shabbat. I'm holding it up. Shabakia. I'm loving it. Okay, thank you so much, Elazar. Thank you for joining us. Okay, hope you enjoy the warm weather out there in California.
Think about me when you're eating those cookies.
Oh, we will. All right. Thank you so much.
Have a great day, Naomi.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. All right. Shabbat shalom. Okay. Wow. That was Elazar Gabay. I love when people are entrepreneurs. Like, they just take it to a whole new level. And, he's in tech, and he just thought, what's missing in the kosher food world? And there you go. We found something different. We've actually, CK, didn't we have some guy who was on the show a couple years ago, also did healthy snacks in a box? I think so. We had someone. I haven't seen them around. I wonder if they're still going. But every snack, there was like under 100 calories. So I don't know if this Madame Fal's Shabakia is under 100 calories. But all I want to know, it's 100% excellent. So, okay. So we're going to be talking in just a couple of minutes to Leah Mattel, a fellow Aussie. Even though her accent has waned a little bit. Yeah, you can say hi.
Hello.
G'day, right? We should say g'day.
That's right. G'day.
G'day. How classic Aussie is that? So we're just getting right now on the phone Rabbi Rappaport. He's on the phone? Excellent. Okay. Rabbi Rappaport?
Naomi, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
A pleasure to speak with you again.
Likewise. You're on the Nachum Siegel Network, and we're very excited to have you right here on the show. We met a couple weeks ago through Instagram and emailing, and I was obsessed with the idea of what you're doing for the Pocono Mountains Kosher.
Yeah, isn't the internet amazing? You get to meet all sorts of wonderful people.
It's great. It's really great. Are you the Chabad rabbi in the Pocono area, correct? One of them.
Not too far away, correct. Not too far away. We run the Chabad near Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And have been doing hospitality throughout Northeast Pennsylvania for the last 4 or 5 years. And it's been great to bring families up from the New York area and beyond, Philly or Muncie, for kosher meals, skiing, or any other events that are going on.
This is the perfect time of the year to have it. To have you on the show. Besides, people use the Pocono Mountains all the time, summer and winter, which is so great because there's so much going on in the area. But, we did not know that there was a Chabad that provided meals and stuff out there. So tell us a little bit more about that, and then how you got to Chanukah Kalahari. I can't even say it, Kalahari, and what's coming up next.
Sure. So about 5 or 6 years ago, we started with the ski mountain in Scranton called Montage, and we started brokering tickets, and families from all over New York, New Jersey, Passaic, Lakewood, Five Towns, and started coming out, whether it was groups, whether it was individuals, and it's a little bit off the beaten path. So you don't have the same crowds like Camelback or other larger resorts. Then we started providing meals and catering, and we're like, wow, isn't this great to be able to enjoy hot soup and a great entree right in the ski lodge. So that's where the catering and hospitality started, and then it grew into other events throughout the year in different local hotels. And then we started about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, doing takeout and delivery to all the resorts in the Poconos. So people are there throughout the year, whether it's Yeshiva week, whether it's summer, whether it's winter. and sending kosher meals. We have a full-time chef during these weeks. So it's really working out really nicely. And then about 4 or 5 months ago, we're like, we got to do something for Hanukkah that's special because we get tremendous amount of calls from people. And Kalahari was a great partner. And as you've seen, it's just a wonderful resort. And they're so happy. I mean, they're so happy to host the minyanim and the kosher food. And they really want to be the premier resort for kosher families that come up from New York City.
I think it's great because, I'm not putting down any other place. Like, I've been to Great Wolf Lodge. It was wonderful, wonderful experience. The water park was great. But they didn't have the kosher meals there. When we went to Kalahari, Chanukah at Kalahari with you, so you provided kosher meals and catering, and it was an extra fee for that. It was wonderful. People came for Shabbat. But I happen to have noticed in the cafeteria, not like the makolet, they sold frozen meals. They make it so accessible. Right. So if you're not there, you yourself are not there providing, like on an off weekend when you're not up there providing the Shabbaton, you can go and grab some frozen food. Right.
I think the interest and the demand for kosher meals is tremendous, and they've responded to that, and they have that in their called Marrakesh Market right in the lobby where they have refrigerated and frozen items that people can heat up and enjoy. And one of the things that I really enjoyed on Hanukkah was I think, when you serve meals on china with silverware, on linen, you just feel good. You don't feel like, the schlepping Jew traveling across the world with tuna fish in a bag. You feel like a real resort guest enjoying a hot entree on a beautiful dish in a beautiful dining room. And it makes you really enjoy the family vacation and makes it worth every penny of what you spend.
It was a machaya, an absolute machaya. There's my Yiddish. There's the Yiddish is coming out. That we went Sunday and Monday. This Aussie speaks a bissel of Yiddish. To come up, and my meals were taken care of. Minion. It was so nice, and it was it was very, very, very cost friendly. I was so, when I saw the pricing sheets and I saw all that, like it was really like you could come up for not. Sometimes these programs can be very costly when you have a large family, but it wasn't. To have the additional kosher food.
Exactly. I think that's important, to be able to have a balance, to do something that's nice, as they say, let's do a little more Yiddish there, balabatish.
Yeah, it was balabatish, Hamish.
Hamish, balabatish, nicely done, but at the same time make it affordable and not just exorbitant, especially if there's a large mishpacha. It just becomes, out of reach from so many people. This is why we also have various meal options. You can do dinner only, or you can do dinner on lunch, or you can do all the meals. We're planning actually for
what's the next one?
For Yeshiva break. We will be back at Kalahari January 22nd through the 24th, Monday through Thursday, and there'll be various options. And we're offering hot breakfast included in your hotel room package.
Ah, okay, that's really nice. So you
can just amazing to start your day. Exactly, start your day off with hot omelet, pancakes, pastries, fresh rolls from the bakery. I mean, that's the way, you're on vacation, you want to get out there and do stuff. You don't want to sit in your room all day. So you need the energy. You need a hot meal.
Yep, absolutely. And what's really cool about Kalahari is it's right in the heart of the ski area. So you can spend the day till 4, 5 o'clock skiing because it's already dark in January by 4:30. It's lichtbenching already. So you come back, you have supper, and then you go in the water park all night. And they have separate hours. We didn't even touch on that, Rabbi, that we have separate hours there.
Yeah, that's really amazing that they've been able to accommodate that. And Kalahari is the largest indoor water park in America. I mean, it's an enormous, enormous space, and they're very happy to accommodate special hours for men and boys only. And we will be doing that, God willing, during Yeshiva week, during those days, the midweek that we're there, to have one-night hours for men and boys, one-night hours for women and girls as well, which really it opens it up to a larger, section of the Jewish demographic, that people that can, enjoy that. So. Yeah, we're excited too.
It's really special that you're making being from so easy, and it's just so wonderful. About Kalahari, there's an arcade downstairs, so there's something for everyone, and there's something special for Mum. There's a spa. My husband bought me as a Chanukah present. He says, "Go get yourself a massage." So I went to the spa.
He's a wise man, I'll tell you that.
Wise man, and of course, when you're there, you can get a massage, and they were quite reasonably priced. Sometimes the hotel spa packages are very expensive. This was, not cheap, but reasonably priced. But you get to stay there and use the private pool there, and which is women only. So that was really great. So
Yeah, I thought that was nice. What you mentioned before about the ski resorts. Poconos has a number. I mean, I would say 5, 6, 7, or 8 different resorts, and some of them are like Camelback, which is 15 minutes away. Shawnee's close as well. So there's really a lot of options to do during the winter, and I think that this is going to be a program that's open to all Jewish travelers throughout the Poconos that are during in the Poconos during the yeshiva break. That they can come to Kalahari for a meal, and they can order a dinner or a breakfast, and they can come and enjoy davening. So I think that Kalahari wants to serve their guests, but they also want to serve all Jewish families that are in the Pocono Mountains on vacation.
That's actually a good point. So you can be staying at Great Wolf Lodge or the Best Western down the road and just join for mincha, shachris, or food.
Exactly. I think, that's really
a big service, a Kiddush Hashem you're doing for us all. Fantastic. So how do we find out more about all the upcoming programs and what you've done? And people can see what you've done?
Right. So we're going to be posting that on our Instagram page and our Facebook page, which is Pocono Kosher. And all the information, we'll have specials up as well. Sign up early and save, and it'll just be a wonderful opportunity to have a great family vacation, to get away and to have it kosher, not just in the food, but in every way possible.
Fantastic. And I guess you're probably looking towards President's Weekend also.
Yeah, and interesting, we do have an event planned at the Radisson Lackawanna Station Hotel. We have a Shabbaton planned, which is about 10 minutes away from Montage Mountain. Our ski program at Montage, is really unbelievable because the pricing, in the olden days, skiing was like, the wealthy person's sport. It's $100 a day. You have a family of 5. It's $500. That's a lot of money for families. And if you look at our website at PoconoKosherSki.com, the rates are literally half the price. And if you want to go during midweek, even today and yesterday, we have skiers coming up, and they're paying like $49 on a Sunday or holiday weekend. $49 lift and ski rental. That's just crazy. It's amazing prices. Plus, the lessons there are fantastic.
And do you get food with that?
And we do have every Sunday, and plus during the yeshiva break as well, we'll have a kosher concession where our chefs make sushi, Chinese food, hot entrees, meatballs, chicken.
This is awesome.
Yeah, and because when you get out of this, when you come down the run and you're right in the lodge, literally steps away from the slopes, when you come down, you're hot. You want to warm up a little bit. You take off your helmet, you take off your skis, you sit down, and you can't just grab a bag of carrots and hummus. You need something hot.
You could, but you want a hot bowl of soup.
A hot bowl of split pea soup, exactly, or sweet potato or something really good. So we've seen the happy faces.
I love that, Rabbi Rappaport. That's amazing. I'm all about traveling and being being a kosher traveler. That is fantastic. And my family thoroughly enjoyed themselves. My daughter, did not want to leave. We basically had to take her out with a very sad face. She really wanted to stay till night time, but I had to get back. But it was really just an amazing event. And everyone go follow, be in touch with Rabbi Rappaport. Through Instagram. You can always email me, naomi@nachemsiegel.com for more information as well. And just, come traveling with us and the Chabad at the Poconos.
Thank you so much. It's Pocono Kosher Ski is our ski website. And check out our Facebook and Instagram page, Pocono Kosher.
Okay, terrific. All right, thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you again and talking soon.
Av Simchas. Thanks so much.
Okay,
Naomi.
Take care. Bye. How awesome is that? I want to go again. You know what? I just came back and I'm ready to go again. I'm always ready to travel, which you all know. But I think that's such a great opportunity for Yeshiva Week. So, yeah, put that in. Especially ski is on Sunday. I know a lot of people go out skiing on Sunday. Okay, hey, guys.
Hey. Or g'day.
G'day. Okay, so Leah, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's an honor to have another Aussie on the show. You're from Melbourne, though, right?
Yes.
How long have you been in America for?
About 12 years.
12 years. Yeah, your accent has definitely changed a little.
A little.
My brother also sounds a bit American. But the longer I think we talk, the more Aussie you'll sound, I think.
Sounds good. Let's get talking.
Let's get talking. Okay, so let's talk about what you have a shop up in Muncie that's a year old?
Yeah, we just celebrated our 1-year anniversary last week.
Okay, have you always been into tableware?
So I was always I like nice things like most people do. And for a while, people were telling me you should open something up. And I figured this was something in the area where I live in Muncie's Pomona. And in that area, it's really up and coming. And there isn't anything that over there that provides, beautiful things for your table, gift items, etc. So I decided to take a leap of faith and open up a tableware and gift store.
I love the Jewish women entrepreneur spirit, I think you've totally got it. Okay, so let's have a look what we got. What is the latest thing in tableware?
There's in our store we have tableware, and again we have like Judaica and gifting items as well.
Okay,
so
but you don't go to you for pots and pans.
No, we're not kitchenware. We're tableware. So everything for your tablescape, vases, challah boards when it comes to Judaica, candlesticks, benchers, different, like the blessing for the home that you're going to hang on your wall, a tzedakah box, but it's not your typical. We try to have things that are different, unique. We actually also have a website, onetabletop.com, and that way we can service everybody. So we ship, you can select gift wrap on the checkout. So if you're sending a gift to your mom and it's her birthday and you don't live in this, near each other and you want to send something, we pack it all up for you, ship it out. We have bridal registry on our website. So if there's anything that you like and you're getting married and you don't live near the store, you can make your registry online and then people can go look up your registry, purchase the items that you like and ship them to you. So you have them ready for your bridal shower.
I love that. That's very clever. Okay, so I'm like dying to. She's got this beautiful. She's actually made our Nachum Segal Network desk look so beautiful and elegant, right, Zika? I don't think we've ever had it look so fancy. Okay, so let's talk about what this beautiful set is in front of me. We are on the Nachum Segal Network. We have a YouTube channel, which you all know because I talk about it all the time. So you can watch as well as listen to us. So everyone, make sure you click on to see this beautiful display that Leah has set up here. So walk us through this.
Okay, so basically when you set a table, there's so many different ways that you can set it, mix and match with colors, with chargers, with placemats, with napkins, napkin rings. There's so many ways to accessorize it. So today I just brought in one example. So we have this beautiful mirrored charger that you can either just put it on a beautiful table.
Is it plastic or it doesn't feel like glass?
It's not glass, but it's called mirrored because the finish is mirrored. And you can either just put it itself on if you have a beautiful table, if you decide to protect your table or you prefer to have a tablecloth, on top of your tablecloth, you can put the charger. And then over here, I bought a beautiful dinnerware set that is available again in store and on our website. It's also dishwasher safe, microwave safe.
Really? You can put this in the microwave?
Yep, and that's everybody's number one question when they come into the store is it dishwasher safe?
I know, because you want this gold, you think it would rub off.
Right.
Is the new dishes that I'm buying, anyone who from my family is listening, cover your ears, because it's a surprise. I'm buying myself a set. Is that also dishwasher proof?
That happens to be also dishwasher proof.
Yes, because my set at home from Mikasa is not dishwasher proof and there's silver edgings coming off.
Right. So this is dishwasher safe. We try to bring in now like as many as we can of the dishwasher safe because, again, not everybody wants to stand there after.
Oh, it's my biggest nightmare.
And washing up everything.
I hate it. I hate after Shabbos when I have piles of dishes.
Now you just load it in.
Your husband doesn't take care of it?
No. He does so much. He sweeps. He throws out the garbage. He puts things away. He schleps everything into the garage fridge. But nobody wants to wash the dishes. So I do load after load after in the dishwasher. God forbid I should wash anything. Unless it's my knives, because knives have got to be washed by hand.
That's why you install 3 dishwashers.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do load after
I
load
seriously
after
know
load.
someone who's got 2 Flashik dishwashers.
That's us.
That's us.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'm sorry. I think that's brilliant. I've got a friend who just put in 2 washing machines.
2 washing machines? Wow.
She has a lot of
laundry.
boys and, a lot of laundry. Okay. So this, what set is this called? Who makes this?
So this is made by Lennox.
Really?
Yep. This is their Contempo Luxe dinnerware. And the beautiful curves of it goes beautifully with the charger underneath. If you're on the YouTube channel and you're seeing what we have on the table here, it matches beautifully.
Gold never goes out of style.
Right. And now it's also it's very in style to mix with the metallics, the gold, with the silver, with the color. You can just go crazy and have fun, change it up all the time. It's great.
Okay, can I just talk about the cutlery?
How cool are those?
Oh my God! I want these. Okay, so
And these go in the dishwasher too.
And these go. Okay, all right. I'm gonna come to the store. I think I'm going to the store. When is it? Next week? Yeah, it's next week, Tuesday, I think. And I want to get this so badly. This is gorgeous. It's like, what do you call this even? Multicolored?
Rainbow. I call it rainbow.
Rainbow.
Like-
Rainbow metallic. Okay, and how much does a set like this retail?
So this comes from Italy. So a setting like this is usually $190 a place setting. But we have all different price ranges in our store. We have, things starting from the lower end to the higher end. So we try to
love
cater
it. That's
everybody.
really, that's your special set. That's
Yes.
like, so okay. I have so many questions because I'm like obsessed with that one. Okay, let's talk about napkins and place settings because I think napkin hold. What do you
So,
call this? Napkin
napkin
rings.
rings.
Sorry, lost
Yeah.
the word there. It's become very popular. When I first got married, no one was really using them, and now they're like
Now it's very in to have fun, I guess, with your napkins and your napkin rings.
table jewelry.
Right. It's another way to put it. So you can either, if you don't have the bowl on the table, when you're serving the meal, when everybody comes, you can have it beautifully placed on the plate, or you can have it, if you do have the bowl, on the side. It's just another way to like accessorize your table, have some fun with it, play around. 1 week you can use one napkin ring, you can switch it for a different one. The same with the glassware, the chargers. It's just, you just have fun with your table. Like, it doesn't have to be the same every week. This week you can use, the cutlery that we have here, which is rainbow. The next week you can say, I'm going to do gold with a stainless steel top of it. There's so many different options and so many different ways to play around with it. Every customer that comes in, we try to help them create something that's unique for them, that's specific to their taste, their needs, their price range. And again, it's also all available online. We have also the glassware here.
I love the glassware. I always I've been married like nearly 25 years, and I've gone through a lot of sets of glasses because they break,
Right.
and it's something that's not too crazy costly. I mean, you can buy the most expensive crystal in the world as glasses, but to replace them every couple of years, you need to
Right.
do that.
So we also have ones that are not, they're not so pricey, so that if it does break or it does get damaged, it's not the biggest thing in the world to replace it. We even actually carry Trident glassware, which looks like glasses and wine glasses, but really they're bendable. You can throw them on the floor and they won't break.
Like
They're
lucite?
kid-friendly. It's not even lucite. It's called Trident. So like it will look like a glass like this. And then when you go to you'll see you can squeeze it. It's really cool. And they come stemless and with a stem, and they're light. So, even if you drink too much and you drop your glass, nothing's going to happen.
It'll bounce back into your hand, and you
That's
can
right.
refill it
That's
because you
right.
spilt your wine. Oh wow, that's really cool. I love this gold. It looks so pretty. Okay, so what are we looking at next?
So another big thing that's in at the moment is lucite and acrylic and
yeah.
everything lucite and acrylic, really. So I brought a couple of the items that are, some cool items. I bought some Judaica items, which we have these mezuzahs.
Oh, we had someone
Acrylic.
last week talking about mezuzahs. Ruffy Bernstein. Oh, you've got to meet up with Ruffy Bernstein. Did you meet him at the network event at Kosher Feast?
I think so, yeah.
He makes his own beautiful mezuzahs. Oh, these are really nice, very classy.
And we have from the same
Lucite.
company, they make out of acrylic color boards, which are really cool. The knife that's magnetic on the board.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's really cool. Then another thing we carry is a lot of different prayers and stuff in Judaica. So this is new from our company that we carry. It's
Oh, I just was
a
given one of these.
marble case with benchers. And you can get sets of 6, sets of 12. They come in black. It comes with gray
So everyone
marble.
can bench like this at the table.
Yeah, and it has it comes with there's a protective cover on it that you take it off once you get it, so that we keep it protected until you
I have
buy
to
it.
find one. I got one for Miriam Pascal when she had a book party,
Right.
and I don't know. I bought it home. I've got to find it because I really like it.
And it's great because, you have all those benches from people's weddings and bar mitzvahs, and people eat and then they touch the bencher and they're all dirty and you can't clean them. With these, you can just easy wipe down.
So clever.
And we have from them also a Hafresh's Challah stand. We have Hadlakas Neros, which is very popular, the bracha for, lighting the candles. We have a beautiful Birchas Habayis that goes on the wall. We have so many different pieces.
Ashiyatzar, Modani.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so you guys are in business together, by the way. That Shuie,
Shuie, yeah.
Shuie works with Leia, or Leia works with Shuie. I'm not sure which.
No. This is all Leia. This is all Leia. I'm just.
Shuie
I
helps
help out.
when I need a helping hand.
Okay, what a good husband. Are you together only in the business, or you have another job?
No, I do other things.
Okay, he's also man of many talents.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I love that you came together and you're supporting you. He came and he's schlepping everything. It was a very good
we
husband.
do what we got to do.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, cool. All right, so let's have a look.
So then, still speaking of acrylic, we have these very popular.
Yeah, what is that?
This is a rose box. I will show you.
Oh my goodness.
A
Okay.
picture of how it looks when it's filled. They're very popular.
I've never seen this before. I've never even heard of it. Oh wow. So I'm going to hold up to the camera. I'm going to make it bigger. This is brilliant. Who invented this?
There's a vendor that I get it from. They come in 3 different sizes. There's a small, medium, and large. So the large holds, I think, 25 flowers. The medium holds 16, and this one holds 9.
Okay, I'm going to just show you a picture on our YouTube video. This is what it looks like filled. So cool, right, CK? That's so pretty. So you could come with someone for Shabbos and bring them this, buy your own flowers, go to Trader Joe's. You know,
Right.
Everyone talks
And
about
you cut
Trader
them
Joe's
down.
and you fill it yourself and you
And
bring
put
them.
a little bit of water, and you put the lid on, and you know, if you're buying it from the store, you can put a ribbon on it, and you bring it over as a beautiful gift, and they have
good
a vase.
I love this. Wow. And you always have them in stock. And you
Yeah,
can
you
buy
do.
them on the website.
Yes, they're on the website as well, and we have round ones as well, and rectangles. So we've got something for everybody.
I love this. Oh my gosh. This is really cool. I've seen the benches before. I've seen, different things that you've had. We've all seen cutlery before. I mean, it's really cool cutlery. I've never seen a thing like this
If
before.
you go to our Instagram page, you'll see yesterday we posted. It's at One Tabletop, ONE Tabletop. A beautiful tablescape for one of our customers where she put 3 of them on the table for her Chanukah tablescape. And it's just beautiful to get like a real idea of how it looks.
Fantastic. This is really, really something. Okay. All right. You're gonna show it to us?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll show it to you.
Okay, let's see it. He's like, show it to her, show it to her. Well, lay back here. You can just say it.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to hold that up to the camera. That
Now
is
you-
beautiful.
Now you understand where I'm coming from?
Oh, yeah, that had to be seen. Okay, guys, I hope you're all watching. This is ZK's giving it a big nod of approval. This is really nice. Wow.
You know what? You're going to bring your wife this week.
This is really
We
something.
know we didn't bring you food, but
We're still eating this. We're still eating the,
yes, the stuff is delicious.
shabakia. This is amazing, right?
Yes, it is.
Great.
Okay, moving down the line. You know what? One thing I do want to say is I know how to make beautiful, food quite good. I'm quite a good cook. I can say that. And I can make it look really pretty on the plate. But I never know how to make my table look good. I do have the Kalahari, the kiddish cups, a nice, I line everything up nicely. I even have chargers. My center of the table always looks boring.
So you got to come to One Tabletop, and we're going to help you out. We're going to fix that.
I think we need to do that, and then I'm going to lay it at home on my Shabbos table, and everyone will see. I should do it this week and the next week, and everyone will see
before
the
and after.
difference. It's true. It'll be like, what do they call those things with it when you go shopping? Makeovers?
Yes.
The Shabbos table makeover. I think we should totally do that.
That sounds good.
I'm going to take a picture of my Shabbos table, and I have nice china, I have a nice tablecloth, but I'm telling you, the middle of the table is boring.
We're going to fix that.
Okay.
So then another thing that we do is we have tablecloths. So in our store, we try to make it personal for people. So we have the option of, we do like a lot of custom things. So we have custom, we can monogram items. We can make you custom tablecloths. So we have like tons and tons of different fabrics that you can come in and you select from. I just bought a couple of them today.
This feels so nice.
So
Does this wash well?
Yes, this goes all of our fabrics besides the vinyls go in the washing machine, in the dryer.
That when an ambulance went by and we're on the Lower East Side, Manhattan, it's noisy, and all of a sudden an ambulance went by and it went straight into my ears from the earphones. Okay, that was a shock. Sorry, I interrupted you. That it could all go into the washing machine.
So these go in the washing machine and dryer. You just spray them like you'd spray your shirt if you got something on it. So if you got some wine or marbucha or whatever it is that spills.
She knows exactly what I have on my Shabbos table. Isn't that amazing?
Spying on you. And then we have these fabrics that they're vinyl, which means that no washing is required. You can just spray it or put a little bit of water with paper towel and wipe them down.
Oh, I love this. So I've just kind of redone my house a little bit, maybe not just, it was 2 years ago, I went from the golds to the silvers, beige and gold to
Right.
silver and grey, everyone's doing. So I still have my goldish chairs, but everything around it is silver and grey. So I needed something in between. Like this is a good one.
Yeah, so these are great. And then we also have, patterned materials and, other velvets that are patterned, not just plain. We have so many different fabrics, metallics, bright colors, everything for tablecloths for during the week, for Shabbos. You just come in with the measurement of your table, you choose your fabric, and we have it made up for you.
I love it. So I think my table's like 108. Does that make sense? Is that the biggest size?
That could be. Could be a 108.
I could fix 5 chairs across.
So we need it. Basically what we do is we take the exact measurement, because when we make it up for you, we like to make it that you have a nice hang. So when we know the exact size of your table, we can create for you the nice hang as well, that it will look nice for your tablecloth. And then for those that can't come in or are unable to make it in, or just want to come into the store and just pick up a tablecloth, we carry a whole bunch of already made tablecloths. This is a new company I just started carrying. It's exclusively in Muncie by us. And they make, a lot of people have been asking me for metallics. So they make metallic tablecloths. This comes also in gold, in a blue, with a pink, and a pink one as well.
This is beautiful.
And all different sizes. It goes up to, I think, 180, which is like...
Yeah, this is the 180 one. And I've got to say, is this the price? That's very well priced.
Yeah, it's very well priced.
This is $180 for $120. That is very good price.
Right.
For something of this quality. Wow.
So again, we try to carry things that are in everybody's price range. So we have these. We have the old ones we've been carrying till now that are wine resistant. We have some white ones that are like more modern with a modern pattern on it for the people that want the mix of the traditional with the modern. Yes, that's
yeah, it's fantastic. I love this. Tablecloths. When you go to the Chanukah, it was just Chanukah a week or so ago. So you go to all the Chanukah boutiques and all the girls are there with their tablecloths. I think tablecloths are on another level now of.
Right. And that's another way also to change up your table. Like, 1 week you can say, with my dinnerware, I want to an off-white, and the next week you want to go crazy with a color, or you want to go black, or you can just changing your tablecloth, for every other week changes the look of your tablescape.
Even with the same dishes. Did you have a lot of dishes in your house before you started this business?
So the funny thing is I probably did what everybody else did. When you get married, you think traditional, and you buy all this traditional stuff, and then you want to change it out. And then once I opened the store a few months in, I was like, now it's time, I think, to change it out. And now I made my table, what I want my table to look like.
Right.
It's great.
Well, you have a good place to shop,
Yes, it's quite convenient.
This is great. I love the feel of this. What's this?
Felt? The velvet. The velvet is great. Also in winter, when it's on your table, it just makes everything feel like so warm when you're having like a dinner party or Friday meal.
What I found is when we changed the tablecloth, it actually brought out the furniture. It popped the coloring of the furniture. If you have like a light or white tablecloth like we had, it was just very bland.
I totally hear that.
When we changed it, all of a sudden the furniture started popping. The walls started popping. Everything started popping.
Because we also have like what you have, where we have wallpaper that's like metallic silver and black, and then my chairs are like a brassy kind of gold. And when I took the velvet, like the silvery grayish tablecloth and put on the table, and then the dinnerware that was like the mix of all the metallics, it kind of brought the whole room together.
I'm loving this. I'm petting the Capri Crushed collection. I've my club chairs in my living room. I have this kind of microfiber feel. It feels very nice, and
it's amazing that it goes straight in the washing machine. Like you wouldn't think. And
my family would be petting this the whole meal. They're like, we don't want to eat. We just want to pet the tablecloth. It's crazy.
And it also comes in crazy, like more like fun colors. Like we've got purple, maroon, blue, green, so many different colors.
Amazing. I'm like absolutely in love with that. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. So if you want to go up to the store, go to Muncie, and can you tell us, if we're going to Muncie, where do we go to eat? Besides, we love Fireside. We are all obsessed with Fireside. Meat pizza. Have you had the meat pizza?
Yeah, it's great.
Chef Alex Remo has been here a few times, bringing us delicious treats.
Yeah, he's very talented. We love our food. There's no question about it, as you can see. We're not shy about that.
Awesome.
Still, flatbread has to go to Nobo's.
In New Jersey?
In Teaneck. That veal flatbread is off the chain.
Do you hear that, Josh? Josh Masson came here, stood over there and made us a whole meal.
Josh knows us. We're like his number one fans.
Were you there? Was it okay? We did that show. I think it was back in May. And I think Melinda Strauss was here, and Ita Werdiger, Roth. These are all my food people.
Right.
And Alex come on the show many times, and we have cooked. We've had a lot of food from him.
We actually have right near our store, so if you're coming, we're right off exit 13
Yeah,
on the
so where
Palisades.
do we go? We're making a trip to Muncie to your store.
So
right
in our strip is there's a pizza store in our strip, and there's a pizza store in the strip right after.
Okay.
So you've got
you
two
know-
choices for pizza. If one's busy, just go to the other.
But when you've got Jews, you've got pizza and sushi. But is it anything else?
I mean,
in
one
Muncie?
tabletop is literally conveniently located right off exit 13 on the Palisades. So you're going upstate, you're going to Monroe, you're going anywhere. You exit 13, and literally a minute and a half off the exit is one tabletop, and there's Pomona Pizza right next door. You're close to Pomona, you're close to Wesley Hills. You have the new 306 Southern Barbecue that just opened this week.
Was that where the
Formerly
Beast
the
used to
Beast.
Yeah.
be there?
Yeah.
Who was running that?
It's running by some guy, Izzy. I'm not sure. I just know that.
Took our kids there.
Like
we
my
went there the
Izzy?
other
Like
night.
Izzy from Crown Heights?
No, not Izzy's
No,
bar.
no, different Izzy guy.
Another Izzy doing barbecue.
Yes, yes.
Really? You
But now
better watch
they've made it like kid friendly. So they've
Oh,
changed up the
okay.
menus. So we took
So
our kids there.
Let's go when I come next
Yeah,
week.
we should go.
Sounds good.
I mean,
Let's
It was
go.
formerly the Beast. The Beast was amazing with Chef Wendell.
He sat here in that chair.
Yes.
Alex brought him on the show and we had a
Yes,
little
Chef
food
Wendell's
fest.
amazing. His food's amazing. He's outstanding. Now they changed it up a little bit. Now it's more kid friendly. There's
Okay.
like burgers and chicken nuggets and poppers and pulled beef. It's like a mix.
Okay, I'm
Very nicely priced for a family. So
No, it's good because sometimes you go out to eat with the kids and it's like the other day we went out, it was $80. I think we got some soups and we shared a main course and no sodas and it was crazy.
yeah, it can get crazy. It can get crazy.
So you want it to be a little bit economical. I would imagine Monty has a wide variety of restaurants.
Believe it or not, I'm surprised it doesn't have what it should have. That's what I think.
You
I
have
mean,
your fine dining.
You have maybe one or two fine dining restaurants, and then you're left with a bunch of pizza shops.
It's not really anywhere dairy, fine dining to go
I
eat.
find we're going more to Teaneck to eat.
Teaneck or the city.
Teaneck
has
has
a
got
lot.
good stuff. What do you like in the city? We're right here in the city right now.
Our favorite dairy is definitely
No, I do. No, I do by far. Outstanding.
My daughter Simi loves Nodui. Loves it.
And no matter how busy that place is, once you get a seat, the food just flies out the kitchen. It's amazing.
But
Like
the
this.
food's outstanding.
What about the Fleischig one? Have you been there?
I haven't been there yet. No.
Have you tried it?
No, not yet. Not the Fleischig one.
While we used to wait on that staircase for our table, so
We've all done that.
rather than wait over there, I would just go to the place
The
next
brutal
door,
winter.
the bar, which currently is, I guess, the
Now
Fleischig
became a
Noidu,
Fleischig.
and just have a drink while we waited, while everybody would freeze their
Rear ends off.
exactly.
I know the city is gone through a lot of changes in restaurants.
Right.
now.
I find that there's not, you're left with the reserve cut and mics, and there's not a lot out there.
Yeah, I've
right
got
now.
to do a bit of a restaurant catch up with Ilan and Donnie about what's around in Manhattan. I know Donnie Klein of Yeah, That's Kosher.
Oh,
Paprika. He loves paprika. Maybe I'll go there
Where is
after
that?
this.
Never heard of that.
It's in Midtown. I'll text Donnie
It's
after
dairy
this.
or it's
Fleischig.
we
I'm
came.
Fleischig.
We had a
future.
pop up in the Upper East Side, and we came across this pizza shop, Saba's.
Saba's Pizza. I actually
Saba's
saw it
Pizza.
on Elon's page on the Great
Great restaurant.
I want to tell you, this is by far, I think, the best kosher pizza.
Really?
Yes.
But
Amazing.
it's like literally, it's not like pizza and you come in there and then there's sushi and all these other things. It's literally pizza and like every type of pizza pie that you can imagine. he
delicious.
has.
Delicious. The
I'm actually
dough,
happy to hear
everything
that.
is perfect. Everything.
It's amazing. Are you guys been to LA? Are you on
Sure.
there? Okay, Pizza 360. Have you been there?
Is
That's
that
new, right?
It's new.
Yeah.
Okay. Aussies go to LA a lot because it's the
Right.
first stop out
Right.
of Sydney when you go up.
Right. My
Right.
sister lives in L.A.
Oh, okay.
My
So
brother-in-law is a Chabad rabbi in L.A. He's the rabbi of Beis Betzalel.
where is
The
that?
Shul on Pico. Pico and Robertson, right
Okay,
there.
sure.
By
I mean,
all
I was
the
there
food.
like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I went to Chabad of Malibu,
Sure.
which is right
sure.
next to the Fish Grill. Oh, the best.
We should bring them here, no? What do you say, Fish Grill in New York?
We had it.
But
We had something similar in the
Where?
5 towns.
what happened?
Fish plate. It didn't go
Didn't work?
so well. I was obsessed with it. Everybody knows that. Oh, man, we're running out of time. We could do another half an hour of
Of course, we love
food
food.
talking. Okay, wait. So we're just talking for a second. LA. So Pizza 360, you choose your sauce and about 10 different sauces. You choose your toppings. You choose your cheeses. It's like a salad bar, but a pizza bar. And in 360 seconds, it's done.
Wow, I actually thought about it. You have a pizza bar, you have a salad bar, you have a pasta bar,
And then you mix it all up.
and you can just go from one to the other.
I think you can do that there. It's next time you're in LA, you got to check it out.
Yeah, where in LA is it?
You know, in the main Jewish area. You know, Pico, Robertson, Hancock Park, blah blah.
La Brea.
Getting
Yeah,
too
La
detailed.
Brea.
One of those areas.
Yeah, in the main, not in the valley. That's all I know.
Did you go to Jeff's at least? Everyone.
No,
has to
I
go
have
to
been there
Jeff's.
many times,
Uh-huh.
so I didn't go this time. But yeah, Beverly Thai,
Beverly
We've done
Thai's
Beverly
great.
Thai.
Tierra
It's great.
Sir.
Yes.
Terry
yes.
is the best. Okay, we're past our hour. This has been great. We can talk more about food. You'll come back on. Okay, everyone, this is Table for Two with Naomi Nachman on the Nachum Segal Network. Our show is sponsored with music right up to Lichtbenching by Kerem. Thank you so much. Stick around. Mark Zomick is coming up next with Erev Shabbos Show. Have a good Shabbos, everyone. Take care.
Thank you.
See you next year.